it's like we were like networking with I was networking with like Eric, and it's just my conversation with Jay Allen. As soon as I talked to him, I was like, okay, like there's correlations between like
all this stuff, and there's no okay, my video, it just went live, and this fucking cunt Ty Lopez is running ads before my fucking videos on YouTube. That shit is annoying as fuck. So
it tells you what ads are being ran.
Well, I see it. I always watch my own videos to see who's running ads before my videos. So guys, let me just do a quick introduction before we get into this stuff, right? So this is Jason. I had him on my channel a couple of times. Fuck, there are 20 people watching this shit already.
Yeah, I'm a celebrity, man.
I had him on my channel a couple of times. Jason is in the inner circle. So I want to just take a minute and explain the inner circle, explain how it's going, explain what we got of it so far. And then we could get into this stuff, Jason. So the inner circle is a group. I do one-on-one training with the guys in the inner circle. There's a link to the inner circle in the description. There isn't a direct payment because a lot of people want to join the inner circle. So what we're doing is just trying to like vet through the people who want to join the inner circle. So guys, if you want to join the inner circle, there's a link in the description. Just to fill out the form, and then we'll get back to you when there's space. So if there's space, like 2 or 3 people right now. But so the inner circle, why I started DSGenie in the first place, and why I started the Hrs Drop Shippers group, was because when I started a dropship on eBay, I started dropshipping with DS Domination. I was selling over $100,000 a month 6 months in. I would be posting a lot of problems I'm having as a $100,000 a month seller in these groups. No one else was selling that amount of money except everyone, because everyone was fucking lying about how much money they were selling. What came out of that is I got kicked out of most of the groups because everyone was asking me for help. And then when I had issues with like canceling orders on Walmart, no one had a solution for it. So that is why I noticed that everyone was lying about how much money they were selling. So when I started DSGenie, the point of DSGenie was simply like I make over, like last month I would have made $20,000 dropshipping on eBay. The point of DSGenie was to sell DSGenie subscriptions to a limited amount of people, to work with these people, to solve problems together, and let we all make money like together. I don't have a lot of friends that make a lot of money online. I don't have a lot of friends that pick up and travel. So that was like my naive vision of DSGenie. DSGenie grew, my YouTube channel grew, and then 2 months ago, I was telling Tony that like I don't like where DSGenie is at. I don't like where my YouTube is at. I don't like talking to thousands of fucking people. I don't like internet marketing. I don't like all these cunts on YouTube. So I wanted to create like this small group of people where we work together. What the inner circle is a group of people. I do a few one-on-ones with each person. You also get, so for someone who was on a live before, they're like, if I have so many videos on YouTube, what's the benefit of the inner circle? So the inner circle right now is only $1,000. Jay Allen is actually on the fucking, if you were to put up my numbers, no one would believe. Jay, fuck, let's get Jay on this call.
Yeah, get Jay on here. Hey, he better be wearing that mask too.
Jason, do you have Jay Allen on Instagram, on Facebook?
No, I don't. I can add him real quick.
Jay, send me a message on Facebook so I can send you a link to this call so you could be on the call also, please, because it'll be epic to have Jay on this call. Jay, send me a message on Facebook so I can give you. So I was explaining what the inner circle is. So with the inner circle, I do one-on-ones. Yeah, he doesn't have the mask, but Jay, still come on, put on a hoodie or some shit.
Yeah, just cover your face. You know, have your hat like this, man. Just put on the hat and just
send me a message on Facebook. I'll send you the link to the call, Jay. So what the inner circle is, I do like one-on-ones with these guys. I think, and I thought, okay, or you also get Destiny for a year, so you end up getting Destiny cheaper, and you get 2 Destiny accounts for a year, right? So you get like way more value than you pay. But what? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do one-on-ones. I'm gonna help these people like get sales and all this bullshit, right? But what has turned out, so Jason, the dude on this call right now, he suggested that we have one-on-ones and we have 3 group calls a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And Jason was the one who suggested that we split up the group calls into advanced and beginner. And what has come out of this is that we have definitely figured out what has reduced sales, like the stuff that happened in April and the stuff that happened supposedly October. We have definitely figured out why sales have dropped. And that is the one thing I apologize that I'm never going to fucking put on YouTube. So if you want that information, you have to like join the inner circle. There's a link in the description to try to join the inner circle. But we have definitely fucking figured that shit out. Because what, Jason, the results you are having, so let me be like straight and honest, right? The results you are having with growing your eBay account, that is the results I'm used to. Right. That is results that like when I tell people I could go from 0 to selling $100,000 a month in 3 to 6 months, I could do that all day, every day. But I have only seen like 3 other people in DSGN who've been able to do that, and none of them would get on the YouTube channel. None of them would like sit with me so we could figure out what exactly happened, how we got there. But what the inner circle had, I just sent Jay the link. What the inner circle has allowed us to do is compare notes and just figure out why the fuck, like only a couple of us have been able to scale to a certain amount and a couple of us haven't. And Jason, you had the experience. So now that I say all of that about what inner circle is, Jay, so tell Jason, so yeah. just tell the guys your experience again with the old account, the new account. Don't really, remember, we're not sharing how the fuck we figured this shit out, but also show these motherfuckers the sales of a 3-week-old fucking account, and hopefully Jay Allen jumps in, and then he could show
his results.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So just to sum it up for anyone that hasn't watched like our previous videos before between me and Mark. So first month back in September, on my first account, I sold $14,000 in my first month. So that was in September, and then come October,
you just got another sale. I heard you chiching.
Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, on my main account, my first account, because I'm not considering my main account anymore.
Just on 1 second, Jason. Eric, if you want to also jump into this call, send me a message. Send me a message on Facebook. I'll send you a link to the call also. Eric. But Jason, go ahead. Jay is on the call already. Jay, just give us a second, like Jason. The motherfucker's on with the hoodie.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah. So my first account sold 14,000. You know, I was easily just killing it, and then October happened. I don't know. Again, me and Mark and some of the guys in the inner circle, like Jay and Eric, we've been brainstorming, and we've seen some correlations between multiple accounts. So again, we're not going to say obviously on the live because this is for inner circle people, but yeah, we tested a few things out. Opened up a new account, and within it hasn't even been. It's been a little over 2 weeks, like 2 weeks in a day. And I've already sold over $20,000 on this account. I mean, given the fact that obviously it is Q4, so there's that as well. But
you sold $3,000 today and $3,000 yesterday, right?
No, I sold 3,000 yesterday and 3,000 the day before that. But I'll definitely sell 3,000 again today. I'm just trying to block out the name, and I'll just show it instead of I don't want to just say this shit and then not show you guys. It still needs to update. It's not updating, but you guys can see here. I don't know if you guys can see, but
Dude, that is fucking. So the reason why I'm laughing. So Carl, to join the inner circle, there's a link in the description to like apply to join. Eric is here, so you could fill out that link, and so you can try to join, and we'll connect with some of you guys and let you in. But Jason, so what?
And then this is the amount of listings that I have.
So you have 207 listings, and you sold $20,000 in like 2 weeks and a day. That is fuck. So the reason why I'm laughing is because a lot of people know we drop shipping on eBay. So a lot of people, like when I told some of my friends in internet marketing that I'm doing one-on-ones, they were like, "You're not afraid that your students or customers not going to make money?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm fucking drop shipping since 2011. Like this process I've built is now like 6 accounts from $0 to $100,000 sales a month, 2 accounts at $200,000 a month, and 2 accounts like 50 or 60 a month, right? So like I know this shit works with my eyes closed. I can like get rid of all my fucking money, sell all my, like give away all my shit, delete all my eBay accounts, and find a random motherfucker on the street and say, hey, I'll share my profit with you and build an account together. And in 30 days, I would still be fine, right? So like, this is epic, dude. So anyway, yeah. So what have you, like, are you listing every day? So before we get in too much with Jason, Jay Allen, what's up?
What's up? I'm not. I'm in the shadow right now.
Yeah, shit.
No, so Crazy Izzy. We figured out why new accounts are selling a lot, and it's not because it's a new account. I think that's funny.
Yeah, I would say it's part of it, but Eric has again, it's top secret shit, so we can't really go too much into it.
I did start my new account, $500 today, and on 37 listings.
And the old account did sales pick back up?
Yeah, I had 16 yesterday, and I've got 6 so far today.
That's crazy, dude. You got 16 sales yesterday.
And then it's actually kind of slow today, considering it's Cyber Monday. But
it's slow, shit.
But how, so Jay Allen, we'll get to you in a second because you've been in DSG for a while. And if the funny thing is, if Jay Allen was not in this group, we would not have his account to compare it to figure out what we figured out, right? But Eric, you got 16 sales yesterday, but just let me know before that I know where it was because
talked about it, yeah.
We talked. So Crazy Izzy, if you're in the inner circle, I don't know if I sent you. I don't know if Crazy Izzy should be in the inner circle, but I don't know if I sent you membership area yet. Not the last one. Was it the last advance call or the one before that?
Yeah, last Monday.
Our last advance call from last Monday is recorded and it's in the membership area. We talked about it in that video. We have a group call tonight in about 2 hours. I guess we'll talk about it again. But Eric, before you had those 16 sales yesterday, so I'm going to ignore the questions on YouTube for right now, guys. I apologize. We'll do question and answer after. But the 4 of us will just talk and then we'll get to the question and answer. But Eric, so before that 16-day sale yesterday, where did your sales go?
So they tanked 2 weeks ago.
How long you been in DSG?
Okay. I'll back up. So I'm a full-time college student. I'm 20 years old, first off. So I can.
Y'all motherfuckers are so lucky.
And so I'm grateful that I've had internet marketing experience since I was 12. You know, I did network marketing and shit like back in the day, my dad or whatever. But I started drop shipping last August. I did optimization. I did that with Roger Langell. Mark, I know you're familiar with Roger. Yep. So he taught me that, and then a couple buddies of mine actually showed me your channel in April. And so it took me a week to get set up. I got my business license to be tax exempt on everything. And I've been on DSG since April. And the first couple of months, like the first 90 days, my sales did nothing but double. And I got them consistently to about 25 to 30,000 a month in the past 2 months or so. But as of last week, I had some issues, and the guys in Inner Circle know exactly what was going on.
Yeah, you had a lot of issues.
Oh yeah, and I'm finally starting to get out of those issues, except for one thing.
Yeah, we still have to solve that problem.
Yeah, but anyway, on Black Friday, put it in perspective, Black Friday is a huge day for sellers across the board. I had one sale, one.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And so I had 16 yesterday, which gave me hope. That was just the main account. I had another 4 on the new account too yesterday. And that was with 8 listings. I had 4 sales. And today it feels kind of slow, but I mean, it is. I mean, I know Q4 is kicking, so whatever it is, I guess.
No, but Phelps. So Phelps said y'all chill, it would get out. Phelps, it's not going to get out because, and the reason why I say that, what it is, so many people are dependent on it not getting out that no one would put it on YouTube. Like, a lot of people are making money because no one knows what it is. It's hard. I don't want to say anywhere close to what it is, but I just know it would take a while. Like, it's not going to get out. Like, if it did get out, a lot of people's businesses are going to be shut the fuck down. That's just the bottom line. Like, a decent amount of big businesses. So Eric, how do you feel now? We haven't a call since your sales picked back up. I guess we would have talked about it tonight. We're going to talk about it tonight on the group call. But how does it feel? I'm waiting on Jay Allen because I know, Jason, your goal is to get to Jay Allen's sales, and Jay with his fucking mystery shit with his in the shadows. So Eric, how does it feel to get your sales back? Like, I know, like, being a college student and you getting into the other businesses and stuff, I know eBay Dropshipping was giving you a solid amount of money like every month. And I could tell from when we talked how kind of like frustrated you were with the whole thing. But like, how does it feel that like your sales are back to?
Yeah.
Like, I love this shit. Like, the time I put in with you guys, like, if we did not have success in the group, I wouldn't fucking do this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that we could do this in a circle. I like the fact that you guys could make money, and I like the fact that we could solve problems as a group to the point where I am even tempted to not fucking sell DSG any other way but through the inner circle.
So to answer the question, relief is the simple way to put it. You know, I still have bills to pay and everything because I'm investing in myself, investing in coaching, and like, I have a personal trainer. So I do have bills I have to pay, even though I'm a student. So it's like, if my sales didn't pick back up yesterday, I might have not even broke even, which is scary to think about. I'm 20 years old and putting myself in debt. And so it's like, to have this now and to be in the middle of Q4 and it's starting to pick up, it's a great feeling. And
are you paying for school?
I will be. So I have scholarships. I'm on scholarship right now, but it's only like 75%. And so my parents are going to make me start paying for the rest of it next year.
What year are you in?
I'm a sophomore. And so I've got 2 more years left. And then next spring, I'm going to Italy for a semester abroad.
What are you studying?
International business.
Oh, okay. All right, sweet. So guys, 81 of you motherfuckers watching my video, like my shit. Actually, don't like my shit. I'm just fucking happy as fuck. Fuck all y'all. Y'all can stop watching my shit. So Jay, so the mystery dude. So Jay, what is the deal? What is your sales at right now? The funny thing is, guys, you saw when I shared Jay's sales in the Honest Dropshippers group, and people were like, it looks fake and it's fake. And I didn't even bother to go back and forth with the people who said it was fake. I just deleted them from the group because I don't have fucking patience to be going. Like, if I was faking the sales, I would get it. I'd be, yeah, whatever. I just don't have patience with the shit. But Jay, so what's the deal? How long you been in DSG? Where's your sales at now?
I've been in DSG for about a little over a year, I would say.
And you went below standard, right?
Yeah. A few months ago, I went below standard.
And where are you? Like, this is so weird because every time you talk, it goes dark. Where's your sales right now?
Right. Let me check. Hold on a second. This shit keeps changing.
If you could share it, on YouTube, that would be cool.
Man, we gotta keep that going. I'm not sharing nothing.
You don't have to share your store, but I want these motherfuckers to know it's real.
Hold on.
Because if you don't share, they'll be like, we're just fronting or whatever. Like, we know Jason Rodriguez, who should be speaking Spanish. Jason, shame on fucking you for not speaking Spanish because Eric fucking speaks Spanish.
Oh man.
Like I was on a call with Eric and I hear this motherfucker randomly speaking Spanish to his roommate. I was like, why the fuck are y'all speaking Spanish?
Me gusta español.
Right now I'm at like a little over 4,000 in sales today. Right now.
For the day.
Yeah.
And the last 30 days is how much?
Last 30 days, about over 93,000.
God damn.
Jay, fuck, share the fucking sales.
Nothing's getting shared, man. I want the people to keep talking. That's hilarious to me. I'm like, why don't we come on here and sit here and post up fake numbers? Nah, this is real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when people tell me this shit, I had to have nothing to fucking do with my life to post 1,100 fucking videos on YouTube to fake it. Like, I have to be a loser, the biggest loser of fucking losers.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not like you're trying to like really like force Dear Genie down everyone's throat to get money. They're not even doing it.
Right. Like, when people say this shit, I'm like, well, maybe I should lie to these cunts. Maybe I should like, I say cunt on my YouTube video. I know half the people hate that word. I know people are going to unsubscribe to my shit because I don't shave. I look like a fucking drug dealer. I have tattoos on my fingers and I have zero fucking filters. Like, whatever. So anyway, so what? Let's just fuck YouTube. What's up, Amanda? So what do you guys, Jason, we need to do a competition, I think. Because you think you can hit 100 grand. What your goal is, Jason, with this stuff?
Fucking 100 grand, bro, or higher.
That's so cool.
My goal, dead ass, is to see why you're scared of selling above 200 grand. Like, I know you easily could. Like, you can do 200, like 400,000 a month. I want to find out why. That's what I want to find out. Like,
all right, well,
myself, though, I got big goals, dude.
I feel like it's just a fulfillment thing. Like, there's just so many orders coming in that you like have to have a team dedicated to it.
So, okay, this is the shit, right? So, Nick, these motherfuckers having crazy sales because they're in a circle. So, actually, there's a link to try to join it. I'm not taking open membership. There's a link in the description. So,
I definitely agree with that, with the whole, like, you got to have help, because I'm experiencing that now, because I got, like, maybe 100 or something orders just that's got to go out right now. I'm just like, shit.
Yeah, same. I did 70 orders yesterday, and fucking, I'm scared to check today too, but I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, now I see like why they say like, yeah, outsource. Cause it's like, I take pride in the grind. Like, I really do. Like, I love like listing. I like listing though. I don't like the fulfillment. Fuck all that. Like,
that's boring as fuck.
Yeah, it's boring.
I mean, the whole process is really boring. You're doing it every day, you know.
Well, that's the thing. When you do it for, Jason, you're not doing it for a year yet. When you do it for a year straight, so this is the thing. When you now start and like you find margin and you list the shit and it sells, it's like, so I'm very scientific, right? So you have all this stress, you list, that ching gives you like a dopamine boost in your brain. You get like a reward for doing something and accomplishing something. But after you do it for like a year, you're just like, ah, fuck. I could do, like, I'm to the point where like, if I lose all my fucking money and I have like $5, I could eat eggs for like 2 weeks and then wake up like, okay, let me go make $10,000 again. Yeah. It is that stupid at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like Jay Allen has been in it for more than a year. And I think it is hell of, there's no fucking Black Friday motherfucking special. What is funny, I did not send out any Black Friday promotion for DSG and all this shit because I'm not doing this shit. to fucking, like, I could give a, like, I think people don't realize I can give a fuck about this shit. What I love about this inner circle is that if I never had this inner circle, I would never have met Jay Allen and Jason and Eric. Well, Eric, you applied to Grind Camp. So if Nicaragua didn't burn down, I might have met you anyway. But I would have never met these characters who are actually using my software and making money. And like, it is epic, dude. And I love the fact that like, I'm not alone in this shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's lonely at the top, huh?
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you motherfuckers, like, I will chill out at my little 200,000 sales a month, and when you motherfuckers get close to there, I will start back.
You better start now. I ain't sleeping.
And the crazy, so have you been listing, Jay? Because the last time I looked at your account, you were still below 1,000 listings, and you sold like 80,000, right?
Yeah, I still was listed. Actually, the day before Black Friday, I was up. I didn't sleep. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me go on Walmart because I haven't been selling much on Walmart. So I just went crazy that morning. I just started posting just a bunch of stuff on Walmart, and now all of a sudden I've been getting a bunch of Walmart orders coming in. So
we have a couple spaces in the inner circle. I think like 3 spaces. There's a link in the description to fill out the form. You go check that shit out. And like my video. Mark, I liked your video, and I hope you get herpes. I'm not, you could be joking or not. I have a wife, and we both don't have herpes, so I don't expect to get herpes. Like,
Speaking of that, Cha-Ching, I just got another sale come in. Got the notification, so that's cool.
Yeah, so
autopilot at this point.
Did you use eBay subscription? Yeah, you all have stores, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I just have the basic store.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the anchor yet. I just hit 500 listings, so I should get an anchor, but I don't have the anchor yet.
You should. Like, I upgraded my store to an anchor even before I needed it, because the anchor store has, once you're making money, like I wouldn't tell someone that like just starting out, just go through the money at the anchor store. But once you're making solid money every month, the anchor store gets better customer service. And I feel like they let you get away with stuff and reinstate accounts faster than when you don't. Like, I don't have enough data to confirm that part of it, but I think that they do reinstate a lot of accounts faster. I have a store but no sales. Like, that's everyone. Dude, so the reason why I'm thinking, so this is, Jason, I wanted to talk to you about this, but I get G. Allen and Eric on the call, and we're going to talk about this tonight. But the reason why I wanted to like close DSGNI to just the inner circle guys is because, okay, so like when we had that call last week, right? And Alex brought up that thing that he found, and then we kind of figured out, oh fuck, that might be why they're dropping sales. Like, okay, so I make enough money. My big thing is I want to launch the Amazon software, and I want to build Grind Academy, which is like to focus on entrepreneur education, because I think there's a big problem with entrepreneur education. So what I want to kind of get from the inner circle is that the inner circle has like direct communication with my programmers of DSGNI, and we add and take out features as a group, right? As opposed to just like, because the stuff that we figured out comparing 3, 4, 5 different accounts, like I could see that stuff because I run DSGNI, I can look at other accounts, but I can never know some of the details that we spoke about with people's strategy and stuff, right? So I think it'll be advantageous if, again, this is just a random thought I have, but to actually treat DSGNI more as like a closed community, including the software, right? So you have to come in and we all have like proper, I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, I think that would be dope for sure.
Because like
it's a good idea to me, keep it closed, you know, like
yeah, I don't want more competition
available.
Yeah, because this is the thing, like the whole reason I started DSGNI was to not get 1,000 subscribers. It's cool the motherfuckers pay me $150 a month and not making money. Like when I say it's cool, some people would want that, or some people would be okay with that. But like I have wasted so much money on training and on bullshit courses that this, I don't think you guys understand. Like I actually love this inner circle shit, dude. Like if I could only talk to 100 or 200 DSG members and we all figure this out alone, and then I come on YouTube and be like, fuck all you cunts, you can't join my group. That might be kind of cool.
I was thinking of something like that too, to where like we just have a small little group and pretty much corner the market on everything. Like just create software, just create a whole bunch of shit.
So let's think about it, because we'll talk about it tonight on the call, because I live in Nicaragua. I have access to cheap developers. And I love that part of it. Like the Amazon software is almost done. And like the problem we had with your account, Jason,
yeah,
we solved it. It was an API problem on Amazon, but that was solved. And like the thing we solved the problem with the algorithm. I changed something in the software to fix that also. So all of that stuff we'll talk in a group. And I think that like this is all I want to do. Like I've been making money online by myself for a very long time. I've been telling all my friends, even my fucking brother. My fucking brother came to Nicaragua. This motherfucker crashed 2 of my cars, telling me eBay drop shipping too hard. And I had to be like, fuck off, get the fuck out of my house. Like we both grew up broke as fuck. He was sleeping in my mother's bed when me and my other brother sleeping on the fucking floor. So I had no fucking problem. Yeah, listen, nigga, get the fuck out of my house, you lazy, right? I think people think that like what I do on YouTube is a show, but I had busted my ass to get to where I am. So it's interesting. Remember our first call, Jason Rodriguez. Yeah. I was like, I feel weird you paying to speak to me, because I actually like speaking to other people grinding. You know what I mean? Like This is actually all I actually want to do, dude. Like I have people living in my fucking house in Nicaragua for free, because I will always invite young people grinding to Nicaragua, because whether I'm 30, 40, 50, 60, and I have $100 million private island and 10 fucking Bentleys, I still like the grind, right? Like I have a fucking degree in mathematics. I like figuring out shit. I don't need, dude, I spend $5,000 a month. I don't do shit but fucking work. Like I don't wash no clothes. I can't remember the last time, dude, if my dog messed up my office, I simply stepped over the mess and went by the pool to read for 15 minutes. And when I came back, it was magically clean. So I just want to like seriously, this is what I love, dude. Like I love this shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, me too. I get addicted like this, man. Like I love the grind. But yo, this one dude on your channel was saying this is gonna sound really, really pratty, but how come all these drop shippers make out that they make loads, but they don't look like that? Typically rich guy or show off Lambos. Is that real or no? Yo, dude, I've been in the marketing game for so long. I'll tell you straight up, like majority of people that actually make money don't look like they make money. They're not like, yes, there's the few millennial, kids around my age or maybe Eric's age that actually like, they like to show cars and flash money and stuff like that. But generally, those are marketers. Most drop shippers that actually make money are low key about it. They don't like. They're not gonna. They might post results here and there, but they're not gonna be like. I drive a fucking M3 BMW, but that was from my marketing days.
And like a new BMW, right? This is not
2017 BMW M3. I got it when it came out last year. But that's from my marketing days. That's not. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, yeah, I got that from drop shipping. Like, fuck no, I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. I wasn't drop shipping at the time.
You know what I think is interesting about that question about this Lamborghini bullshit?
Yeah.
So, you know how much it costs to get a Lamborghini US?
Like 400,000, depending on the model you get.
Huh?
Like 400,000.
Nope. Good credit and $2,400 a month. You could get a brand new Huracan with a 500-mile monthly lease, so you can't drive that bitch anywhere, for $2,400 a motherfucking month. So what I find is interesting, that all these cunt marketers on the internet show off the shit in order to blind people on the reality of shit to sell them some bullshit. For instance, Ty Lopez. Ty Lopez spends all his time showing off cars and model girls and all this bullshit, but not once he mentioned he owned bars or owned clubs or some fucking bullshit, right? Not once do you see a picture of him in a motherfucking club, right? Like, I've owned 2 bars in Nicaragua. I've owned a tattoo studio. I have pictures of my bars. I have a big ass house. I have a house on the beach. Like, I plan to get an island and a Bentley next year, and I don't even think I would show that shit because I don't listen. My black ass left Trinidad at 18 on a scholarship. My mother borrowed money for the fucking plane ticket for me to get to the US. I had $100 fucking dollars. I had a full scholarship, lived for free, meals. I played American football to get 21 meals a week. Where I am now, I respect money too much to tell fucking people like buying a Lamborghini is so fucking retarded. You know how much money you could make if invested like, I didn't want to get into that's a whole. We start a YouTube channel called Guru Review, and that channel is to talk about that shit. So we'll fucking. I didn't want to get into
that for another video, man.
Yeah.
On that.
When it comes to that, man, you could talk about that all day.
Forever. Fucking ever. Jesus Christ. So Eric, tell the guys a little bit about your experience about internet marketing. Like, I know like your parents, like your father's into business and shit.
So I gotta make this quick because I actually have a group project I got to work on at 7 and 2 minutes. I get a 2-minute rundown. Yeah. So 12 years old, see my dad. You know, he's struggling to pay the bills month to month. I'm like, you know what? That's not right. I'm gonna do something out of that. And that's where I come across the whole multi-level marketing, network marketing stuff. So we jump into that, and I'm 12 years old. I'm blind to the scams that it actually is. Like, I have a lot of respect for network marketers because it's hard. It's not easy. If you're good at it, you're a people person, go for it. But it wasn't for me. And we dumped thousands and thousands of dollars trying to get this thing to work in years of our time and didn't pan out to anything. So 2 years ago, yeah, it is 2 years ago now, my dad was like, look, I'm done. And so he gave up on it. He's like, you want to do this, do it with your own money. And that's when I scrounged up the money, got Roger's course. And because he was, it was like his all-in-one training to learn all sorts of stuff like eBay drop shipping, Amazon drop shipping, all this stuff. And it was okay. I'll say that. It was okay.
Dude, that was a piece of garbage. Like, I've met fucking Roger in person in Canada. That was a pile of shit. And what Roger did is the same thing all these marketers did. So all these marketers do. So before, sorry to cut you off, Eric.
Oh, you're good.
You are from the United States. You are politically correct. I could give a fuck. Like, all marketers do on the internet, like when Google pay-per-click was cheap, all these motherfuckers did was make a ton of money from Google pay-per-click. The second that should stop fucking working, they sell courses on doing Google pay-per-click. What Roger did was made money optimizing, and then as soon as that shit stopped working, this motherfucker used the fucking information of how he made money last year and sold that shit. So sorry. But yeah, go ahead, Eric.
Okay, so I get into that, and, you know, I break even for 6 months. He's like, oh, yeah, you got to give it time, give it time. I'm still in that group, and I see some guys killing it. Like, optimization still works. I just didn't have the time or patience. So when I found your channel through friends of mine, I was like, you know what? This guy's getting results, and he's getting them fast. And I made money within the first week. I made more money in the first week than I did in a 30-day period working with optimization. That's how wild that was. I made $1,000 profit my first month with DSG&E. And then the second month, it was $2,000. And now it's been about $2,500-ish for a couple months now. And so now we've been working in Inner Circle to scale that, but then I've had issues. So we're still grinding to get there. I'm still trying to get to that, you know, 50K mark, then 100K mark. And it's a process for sure. But I've come a very long way. And so now it feels like, looking back at my years of experience and what I've done online, it's like I can almost see the matrix. I see all my people, the people on my friends' wall on Facebook promoting their new company or whatever. It's like, you're really wasting your time. I hope you know that. Like, I see them every week promoting something different. I'm like, okay, so what happened to the last one? And it just boggles my mind how these people would just refuse to focus. I think that's the one word that most marketers online don't have today is focus.
No, I don't think people don't want to buy the truth. Like, people don't buy the truth, right?
The lie will always sound better than the truth.
Yeah, like people don't want to buy the truth. If I came on here and I was like, hey, motherfuckers, I was broke and now I'm rich, and like it could take you 2 hours a day and you can make passive income and wipe your ass for $10,000, a lot more people would buy DSG.
Yeah.
But I can't do that, dude, because a lot of people did me that and I lost a fuckload of money.
Yeah. Being real is so much more important, especially in today's politically correct society, like you were saying. Like, being real is rare, and I love to see it, and more people need to be like that, honestly.
That's it, Eric. I know it's late, and you're late for your group meeting.
I'm waiting for my friend to get here so I can go get her, because our apartment's high security, so I have to like go down and get her.
Okay. So guys, there are 98 of you watching my video. Like my video. In the description, there's a link to the inner circle. We're not taking automatic payment because when I opened it, the first line, like 70-something people tried to join, and it would have been nice to make $77,000 in 2 or 3 weeks. But that is just a lot of fucking work. So that's why we stopped taking people. And like, we'll add, like I've finished some of the one-on-one calls with some of the guys, and we slowly add people in. So you could fill out the form in the description and try to join. Carl, I guess you're in the UK because Carl said he wasn't DSG and sold 2K in this first week, and then his eBay account got suspended. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want to take. I want to finish. So it's 6:03 my time. We have the call at 7:15 my time.
An hour and change.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys, between Jay Allen, Jason, Eric, and myself, I don't know if you guys want to open up for questions. You can look. I don't know. Do you guys have the video in front of you, like where everyone is chatting?
Yeah, I would love to stick around, but I have to go. So I will see you guys at the call.
All right, cool.
I would love to be on more calls, like on Hangouts and stuff for the YouTube channel, and just answer questions or whatever later. But
this will be epic. We should do a couple more of these, and then let me think about. I have to think about closing the fucking DSG. But later, Eric.
All right, guys.
Oh, Eric.
See you.
Yeah, man. I'll just say this too. Like, people are insane to not like put work in based off the videos that Mark has already released. Like, dude, one night I went through and I was like even watching like your old shit. Like, I'm talking about like 2 years ago when you first started like making YouTube videos. And it's crazy. A lot of your techniques still apply. Like, even
that's what's weird, and that's why I get like the Amazon stuff will be done for January. That's what is weird because like. So I Googled certain things like how to check like the limits in your account, and I found my own videos. And then I look back at videos from 2 years ago, and I'm saying the same thing, and it still fucking works. And that's what's so it is a bit frustrating in the sense that like, for fuck's sake, like it's frustrating because people just keep asking me the same fucking questions. But then again, like I'm rich.
Good, man. I got maids.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's really strange. It's really strange. Like I think we talked about it a little, Jason. I was a bit naive with this internet marketing world and how much full of shit a lot of people are.
Yeah.
And that just stresses me out. Like, I feel like, dude, so I was up till 6:30 this morning, right? I think both you motherfuckers was up at that time because you guys, at least on 4 o'clock my time, both of you commented on my shit. So I had commented on this Dan De Silva's video, this other YouTuber, right? Just being an idiot. And then he's like responding, right? And I'm just like, dude, if anyone tries to troll my videos, you know what I do? Nothing. So I think it's funny when I fuck with these dudes and like and they respond. It shows how thin their veil is over their bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And like none of them, he had like 100,000 subscribers, and not one person came and just like, no BS drop shipping. I made money with his training. Like, he's a good dude, leave him alone. I'm just like, this dude is like some bullshit. Like, people are so shallow. It's so sad. It's so sad that like this shit is disgusting, dude.
I mean, that's just the society we live in nowadays.
What? No, yeah. You good?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube.
How are you?
Yeah, this is Javier. I actually had a conversation with him. So this guy owns the co-working space Numu that I'm in Nicaragua right now. It has space for 300 people. It's the most insane thing that they built here in Nicaragua. But we were talking today about this whole YouTube thing, and we were actually having the same conversation live. So these guys are in my like private group, but we have a call on YouTube, like sharing our experience with YouTube, and we're just talking about how fake all these YouTubers are. So it was interesting that we had that same conversation today.
Yeah, especially when it's affecting my daughter. I'm terrified. I have to become a Jake Paul fan to buy his stuff.
Her daughter is a fan of Jake Paul, so he was worried.
And the more that I tell that everything is fake, the worse that it gets.
He's the worst of them all.
Yeah, so I'm trying to be. Then I have to become a solid YouTuber with something behind.
No, but he's like an actual entrepreneur that started multiple businesses and invested in startup companies and like built a like first class, top of the line co-working space here to try to help entrepreneurs in Nicaragua. So it's interesting that someone like him like is trying to get into this YouTube world where it's just like people faking it. Yeah. It is hilarious. Like when we start this process, you'll see how ridiculous it is.
Well, don't miss the next advertising about Numu.
Oh God. So guys, remember Jason, remember when I was like in a jacuzzi on Instagram?
Yeah.
So that was for the end of the video because there's a jacuzzi in the co-working space. So like at the end of the video, I say it's not fucking expensive in Spanish.
Mm-hmm. So in Spanglish.
Yeah, in Spanglish. So I said no es fucking caro.
It's fucking caro. So let's see what happened. Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you, Jason.
Yeah.
So we can, have some of this.
They will be in Nicaragua in February.
I'll try to make my schedule to be here in February because I have a feeling that I have to get involved more with you guys than with my friends.
Yeah.
My wealthy friends. Thank you. Bye.
I'll be done in a little while. Yeah. So yeah, he was a seed investor in a startup with a software that teaches 7-month-olds to 7-year-olds to speak English as a second language. So I'm actually helping them. The name of the software is the platform is Mentalista, and I'm helping them with the marketing.
Oh, that's dope.
So it's actually one of the top 10 startups in Europe or something. And my dumb ass is going to do the marketing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny because, like, dude, I had a meeting with like the president of a bank here last week. Invited me to the dinner. I was like, if you guys expect me to come in jeans, I'm sorry, but that shit is not gonna happen. Like, I went in shorts and flip flops, and like all the assistants of the president of the bank was like, "Who's this nigga?" Right? Kim Robertson said, "I'm getting the fucking island. We got it down to 3 islands, so like I have to figure out in December which island is gonna be. So that's gonna be funny." Jay Allen, I know you are secret, but do you plan to come to Nicaragua in February?
In February, right now, it's not looking like it. I don't know. I got some things to take care of. I'm gonna have to get a rain check on. Nah, but seriously, I do want to. You know, we spoke about it before. Like, I definitely do want to go there. I need to start seeing more of the world, and I just want to be around more people that just love to just grind and hustle and just seriously just create shit. I'm just in a space right now. I just want to create so many things, and I just see a lot of opportunity with drop shipping and just from certain things that we need in our businesses. Like, you know what, I'm thinking in my head, why can't we just all create that shit? You know?
No, we can, and that's the thing. Like, so this inner circle thing just started off as like me just wanting to work closer with some people, but like I just like to solve these fucking problems. Like, I don't, dude. I was up until 6:30 this morning, and I went to sleep and got back up at like 9:30. So I slept 3 hours. Like, I don't do this every day, right? But I slept 3 hours, and my team, the guys who build the SGNE and helping with the marketing and stuff, it is 6:15, and they work till midnight. They work till midnight twice a week with me. So even the guys who work for me here in Nicaragua grind with me also. You know what I mean? So I'm very grateful, at least, that I have employees like that. And
that's the only way you can succeed, especially now. Like, I see you up, I see Jason up. It's like, to me, that's just the norm. Like, when you have that type of grind, that type of hustle like this, you're gonna succeed at some point. I mean, for some people, it happens quickly. Like for you, Jay, that shit happened fast. I remember when I first started, it took me a while just to start making any kind of sales. So it's like, people got to understand it's not gonna happen quickly for everybody. But you just gotta have patience and still keep putting in the work, even when shit gets bad. Like, you have to have that perseverance to continue to move forward. Like, if you see this as an actual business and not as a way to just make quick money, like, trust me, like, you will succeed. But your hustle just has to be insane. You have to be willing to outwork everybody. Like, when I see these guys up, I'm like, nah, I gotta get back to work. I gotta stay up a little longer. Like, I gotta put in even more work.
Oh yeah,
that's just the mentality you gotta have.
And I have, Jay Allen, I have respect for you, dude, because you grind. Like, a lot of people, if they go below standard, they're just going to give up. And what was valuable that you share that in the inner circle? So like Tola, they have 2 accounts, and one of their accounts went below standard. And when you shared that you were below standard, you will be able to come back up and now selling like $100,000 a month. She used that as motivation, and they built a new account, and they're up to selling more than 10 items a day now in like a week.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like it's like any other business. Like, you have to be willing to just weather the storm. Like, it's not gonna be all sunshine. Like, you're not just gonna keep getting constant sales. Like, you may take some hits some days. You may come up some days. You just have to be willing just to deal with it. Like, you in this for the long run, so you got to be able to deal with all the bullshit that comes your way. Like, even now, I still deal with things like, so I just try not to get caught up. I try to just, always change my perspective, always try to look at it in a positive way. Like, what can I learn from this? Like, what can I learn from this experience?
And you just got a sale, Jason, didn't you?
Yeah.
that easy.
Dude, I've turned off that ching sound. Like,
I love that sound.
Yeah, I love it. It makes me want to go list, but I can't. I gotta fulfill orders.
A fuck ton of orders. So drop shipping is a way of life. Ask if you guys are still making 10 to 12% margin.
Yep.
Are you?
Yeah, my lowest I'll take is 10%. I mean, if I'm trying to be super price competitive, if it's like an item I know that's gonna sell a lot, if I can, I will go below 10%, but it's only usually on like Amazon items but I don't sell much Amazon items. But if it was a particular item that was Amazon item and it was selling like crazy and it had decent margins, I will do it just because I have a 5% cashback credit card. So I'm still above the 10% when it's all said and done anyways.
Yeah. All right, so guys, it's 6:16. I need like an hour just to like breathe and talk to Darius before we get on the call in an hour. So Jay, thanks a lot for your time, dudes. Like I was before, let me just be straight. So before this inner circle thing, I was like very disappointed in the space that I'm in, right? Like I do the eBay thing, but I also do this YouTube thing. And like I have like in the past 6 months, I've deleted 90% of my Facebook friends. I don't really like I go in on a dropshippers group now, but like being back in this small group and people are just making bank has given me a lot more just drive, right? Because like the amount of bullshit and noise and fucking idiots, like the fact that the year passed and people like eBay dropshipping is done, and between us in the group, Alexander, you two guys, Eric, everyone in the group, we figured out exactly. Dude, when we have the call tonight, I'll go into more detail about stuff we figured out because it is crazy. And if we take this position, like we'll make money for a long time.
I mean, there goes your answer right there. You know?
Yeah, dude, it is so fucked.
That's it. You just gotta. It's just all about taking that action now.
Dropshipping, yeah, that's on the front end. Dropshipping as well. I've recently sold a couple of items for Christmas 40. Yeah, I've sold a couple of 30-40% margin.
Shit, I have some items on my store that's 100% margins, but overall, yes, my margins are 10% or higher. Usually, I try to go for minimum of 10%. I was just saying that on the like, there's certain things that you can do to know for sure that you will get 10% or higher. There's little tips and tricks, but yeah, dude. I hella appreciate like meeting you, Mark, and even you, Jay, because just like that conversation that we had on Facebook, like that kind of unlocked something in my brain where I was like, yo, like maybe again we can't say, but you know,
dude, like, when we have the call tonight, like it is so ridiculous, dude, that like it's pretty nuts. And like I know, like I feel like your goal of this is on YouTube. So Jason, I know you were making 6 figures before, and I know from the time we talked, your time frame on getting back to 6 figures was a certain kind of like you had a certain idea in your head, but now that we figured this out, with the way you're going, I think you can get there in like 3 months or less, to be honest, because
I just gotta master the hiring of the VAs and stuff still, you know, that's, you know, because again, you think about I'm only 3 months in. Jay, I gotta give it to you, bro. You've been at this for a while and you've never hired VAs or anything. Like that's crazy, bro. Like
hands on, man. I wasn't joking. Hands on.
Jay, Jay Allen, how old are you?
32.
Okay, yeah. I think I've asked you that before.
Yeah, so I don't know. Jay Allen's story is hella it's inspiring because it's like all these people are bitching and crying like, oh, eBay drop shipping's dead. But then you got a dude that's been doing it for about a year or whatever. His account season and I see
still making money.
Yeah, I went, and that's the thing. I went through all the bullshit. Like I was one of those guys at one point. I was like, man, this shit don't work. Like sometime last year, I was like, man, fuck Mark. I'm ready to get rid of Genie. Fuck all this drop shipping. I'm about to get a regular job. Like, no lie. I was like, nah, I'm not no more. I'm canceling DSG next month. That's it. But something in me, I just couldn't give up. And I just kept going. I found like one specific item and that thing started to sell like crazy. I got like 100 sales on it. It was nuts. I was like, all right, this is starting to work. And I just stuck with it since then.
Jason, you got another sale again?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
You gonna hit 3,000 today?
Oh, for sure, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 36,000 yesterday, so I'm hoping
3,600.
What you do Black Friday?
Black Friday, I think like 2,800 Black Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. But like I said, dude, it's crazy because I only have 200 items, and I want to list so bad because that's what I actually enjoy because I'm one of the new, you know, I'm new, but I actually enjoy listing. But I'm sure like later on the line, I'm like, man, fuck listing. But I want to list, but I can't because I gotta fulfill orders, I gotta upload tracking numbers, and yeah.
Yep, same shit. I still been listing, still been, you know, uploading. Like I had, like I'm not even exaggerating. I said I barely have slept because just the time that you would need to, you know, fulfill orders.
I need to put my time up,
upload mat tracking, and then try to do some listings like really quick, which obviously is not a quick process. But to do all that, yeah, you're gonna lose some sleep. So if you're not ready to lose sleep, listen, UPS is hiring.
Yeah, man. I'm both like what the day before 4 hours of sleep, and then yesterday like another like 3 or 4, dude. I'm like, man, but you know, I love this shit, dude. So I guess that's the difference. What separates like us between like most people, you know. I think that's literally the key.
Yeah, but thanks. So I really appreciate you guys on the channel because a lot of the times, like I get tired of seeing the same shit over and over. I get tired of being like the only fucking idiot, being like, I make 10 to 20 grand a month on eBay. I like a lot of people like, wow, you're so inspiring. And some people are like, yeah, you're a genius. I can't do it. And other people like, you're fucking lying. So it really helps to just have, and I think what I notice is because I post so many videos, I am attracting people who like are not flashy, who like the grind, who want to make a lot of money, right? Like I feel I'm just by publishing so many videos, and I'm attracting a lot of like-minded people or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? So it's cool, dude. It's really fucking cool. So guys, yeah, let's end the shit. Guys, we can do question and answers. If you guys want to join the inner circle, there's a link in the description. But I have a call with these guys in 45 minutes. I need to like jump off. And we were at this for a while.
Yeah,
I feel like we're talking for like an hour, no?
Yeah, probably around an hour, I would say. Because I gotta hop off for sure because I want to be able to make it to that group meeting because you know those shits are lit. So
all right, sweet. All right, Jay. You could turn the light on for the group call at 7:15.
I might keep it on. I like this whole thing. That's my new character.
All right, cool. All right, dudes. Later.
All right, catch you later.